Hey, David DeHaas of Living Waters. If you're watching this video, I cut this especially for you who are actually facing cancer. I first found out I had cancer over 15 years ago. And then my dad found out he had cancer, and then my mother and my father-in-law. That's kind of what led us to having Living Waters, what we found to be the modalities that would help heal the body. Not only physically, but we know we had to address it mentally, emotionally, and spiritually as well. So first of all, there's one thing you need to do if you found out you just had cancer. That is, take a big deep breath, because even though they may tell you it's fast acting, or man, it's lucky they cut it right now, and they want to schedule you for surgery tomorrow or the next day, take a deep breath and decide, what is right for you. And whatever you decide was right for you, I bless you up. But what I do know to be true is, number one, you have to get yourself a good coach. You have to block off the negative energy that's coming at you for pressuring you to do a certain thing. I've seen many people who that's actually killed them. I can give you specific stories where one mother had the whole church praying for her to go get traditional treatments, and she did not want to do that. That was just not what she wanted to do. And when she was at Living Waters, she thrived because she had the people around her who were coaching up and blessed her up where she was at. But when she went back into that environment, I remember talking to her on the phone, and that was just really, really difficult. So I remember I had cancer, I had felt the same thing. I had some family members that said, my gosh, you got to go have treatment right away. You've got to go see a doctor. Listen to the doctor, listen to the doctor, listen to the doctor, listen to the doctor. They know what they're talking about. They know what they're talking about. But no, you know what? You need to know what is right for you. And today we got so much research. Remember, I chose this. There wasn't really a way to go out and research all this. And today we've got thousands and millions of success stories of people healing naturally. So if you choose to go that way, you've got a lot of people who've been there before you. But here's the thing you need to know. You need to understand your body. After you took in a big deep breath, then you need to watch the webinar that I created on the 4 natural laws of healing. And you need to watch that probably 2 or 3 times. One reason is I'm not going to take you as a client of Living Waters unless you've watched it, because there's so much knowledge in there that you need to understand and internalize so that you feel strong about what you're doing. So watch that 2 or 3 times. Is the reason why we created it. And we talk about that, the 4 natural laws of healing, which is at the end of the day, we know we have to fix the cells. But before we can fix the cells, we have to detoxify the body. And this is your second brain. And we know that we have to clean the colon, clean the small intestine, clean the blood, and then deliver perfect nutrition to the cells. And if you do those 4 things, in addition to addressing the mental, emotional, spiritual, you can't help but heal. How fast does it happen, people ask me? Depends upon you. I've seen things happen really, really, really fast. And I've seen people take a little bit longer, but it's all good. It took you 20, 30, 40 years for this cancer to become to be. It's not going to happen in one procedure in 30 minutes. It's just not going to happen. It's going to go away all at once. And this needs to become a lifestyle if you want to keep cancer away. So you need to embrace it. And after you detoxify the body and you decrease the chemicals, not only physically, but mentally, emotionally, spiritually, your whole life is going to shift. The law of attraction is going to work more in your favor. The next thing you're going to be worried about is money. I've seen people come in broke. They found a way to borrow the money. They've gotten it. And they went back out after they totally cleansed themselves. And they really got centered on who they were. And they radiated out who they were. And you know what? The abundance came into their world. So if you're really looking for that miracle, I know we have a great program that heals the body. We've had thousands of miracles at the cleanse, and so it's the reason why I'm still there today is because I get to watch these amazing, fantastic miracles. So no matter where you're at this day, whether you choose to do a little bit of both, that's your choice. I know we've got a program that works really, really well. Stand up for who you are internally and who you want to be, and get those people on your team who are going to support you. That is huge. Because there's going to be some days where you're going to be a little down, and you need that pick-me-up. And you got to decide, what nutrients you're going to take, and you need to be taking high-quality nutrients. So it's going to cost you money no matter what you do. Even if you do an all-juicing program, it's going to cost you money. There's going to be money there to spend. But the cool thing about it is you're going to repair yourself pretty quickly. And even if you go through a chemo program, a radiation program, or so forth, you're going to have to detoxify the anesthetics and all the drugs they use. So maybe you want to come see us after you've done all that. Or maybe you want to do a combination of both. I can suggest you what I would do, but at the end of the day, you've got to get re-centered and grounded on who you are. And I want you just to take for a moment and say, what if I could do it the way I want to do it? Take money out of the picture. What would I do? Does this feel really right? Because I'm going to tell you, the money's going to show up. I've seen it happen many, many times. And the time to do it's going to show up if you choose. Because really at the end of the day, it all resides right in here. The mental control of your body is so important. And I think one of the great things that we teach you down there is we're going to show you how people, medicineless hospitals have actually used energy alone to just clear cancer. We've seen how getting the parasites out of the body changes the way cancer reacts. We see all this stuff on a daily basis. So I hope this helps you. No matter what you choose to do, I wish you a blessed day. Hey, thanks for watching. If you like what I've been sharing with you, please do give us a thumbs up. Make a comment down below. Do share it with your friends and family. I'm David DeHaas from Living Waters, where miracles begin by healing from within.